Good day and welcome to the news. How Anambra youth overpowered unknown gunmen who came to attack and seize motorcycles. Now, the news in details. It's becoming obvious that the youth of Anambra State are fed up with the notoriety and menace of marauding criminals, locally referred to as the unknown gunmen in the southeast. A group of the hoodlums on Sunday stormed Uja community of Àttàçk government area of the state, shooting sporadically in the air. As the residents were fleeing and scampering for safety, the criminals began to seize motorcycles owned by commercial bikemen, popularly known as Okada riders, operating in the community. However, the aggrieved youth of the community mustered courage by engaging the criminals and eventually overpowering them. According to Punch Metro, as the criminals who came on a bus tried to escape from the scene, the youth blocked the exit route with heavy metals, causing the unknown gunmen to alight from the bus and escape through the thick bushes. Unfortunately for one of the criminals, reportedly the bus driver, he was captured, interrogated, and beaten to stupor by the angry youth. This is a very commendable act of bravery by the youth of Ugala community. It is worthy of emulation for all the youths in every community to resist being extorted and killed by criminals. Security is everybody's concern and responsibility, the chief of the village said. So here we have youth of the Uga community of Àttàçk government area in Anambra State, southeast of Nigeria, and it is being said that criminals locally referred to as the unknown gunmen has been tormenting them for some time now, and they came again on Sunday to actually attack, and they came shooting sporadically into the air, and at first they saw residents fleeing and scampering for safety, and the criminals began to seize motorcycles owned by Okada riders operating in the community, and they said, but however, the aggrieved youth of the community actually mustered up courage by actually engaging the criminals and eventually overpowering them. And it is being said that the criminals who actually came with a bus tried to actually escape the scene using the same bus, as they had already loaded the bus with the motorcycles, but then the youth of the community actually came and blocked the exit route with heavy metals. And knowing that they had no other way of escaping, the unknown gunmen alighted from the bus and decided to escape through the thick bushes. And it is said that unfortunately, or rather fortunately, one of the criminals actually couldn't run away. He was caught, and they said it's reportedly the bus driver. He was caught, interrogated, and beaten to stupor by this angry youth. And we can see the chief of the community saying that it is a very commendable act of bravery by the youth of the community, and that it is worthy of emulation for all the youth in the community, in every community, to resist being extorted and killed by criminals. And he ended it with security is everybody's concern and responsibility. So I've always talked when it comes to the issue of insecurity here in Nigeria, insecurity, insurgency, it is at its peak here in Nigeria. We've seen it over and over and over and over and over again, from the north to the east to the south to the west. We've seen it in every region in Nigeria. We have seen different groups coming out to attack. The other day we reported about people actually going to Coppers Lodge in Akwa Ibom to actually rob and rape the female coppers there. We also saw we've also seen a lot from the north. We saw what happened in the St. Francis Catholic Church. We've seen different examples of all this that has actually gone on. We saw where the people of Bayelsa State, rather Rivers States, they were actually protesting concerning the presence of unfamiliar faces in their community. So we've seen different issue of insurgency, of insecurity in different regions of the country, and it just keeps increasing and increasing as the days go by, and we keep on seeing our politicians, governors, the president doesn't really do anything. So we keep on seeing our politicians, governors, senators, ministers coming out to actually give their 2 cents on what they feel can be done. And the other day we had, some weeks back, we actually had the governor of Zamfara State saying that residents of Zamfara State should actually go and purchase a gun, and they should use this gun to actually protect themselves against this bandits, unknown gunmen, Boko Haram, ISWAP, or whatever that actually comes, Fulani headsmen that actually comes to attack them. And we saw Akeredolu, the governor of Ondo State, actually coming out to say that guns are too extreme, but that people should actually try to fight these Fulani headsmen or these terrorists that keep on terrorizing them. They should not just run away, but they should also attack these people back, and whoever wins actually survives, and all that people residents should stop running away and all that. So we can see that the issue of insecurity, the issue of insurgency in the country has actually been at an all-time high. It gets harder and harder and harder every day. People, even our politicians, no longer know what to do now. They're placing the burden of security on the citizens, telling us to buy guns, do this, do that. So I have to say that yes, the Anambra youth, they were fed up. The people of Uga community were fed up. They had to really do something about this unknown gunmen, because if they had actually allowed them to live with these motorcycles, I feel what they will do is that their next attacks, they will come on motorcycles, because now they already have them, and that's actually aids them in fleeing faster and easier, because motorcycles can actually a little bit smaller and they're faster, so it can help them actually enter into places that buses won't go into. So we actually commend their bravery for what they did. Like, they actually decided to take matters into their own hands and secure the environment. So I would love to hear what you, the viewers, think about this. You think the youth of Ujata actually did something good, or do you think they shouldn't have taken matters into their own hands, especially as they beat the bus driver to stupor? Please do that in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our news channel. That's it from us today, guys. Thank you and God bless.